takeoff, China launches its Shenzhou 9 manned spacecraft into orbit with the first Chinese female astronaut to enter space on board. Hello and welcome to CCTV News. I'm Julian Walken in Beijing, where it is 11 p.m. It's 6 p.m. in Nairobi and 11 a.m. in Washington, D.C. We start our broadcast tonight with a moment that will be written into the nation's history. China has launched its fourth manned spacecraft, Shenzhou 9, from the Jiuquan Satellite Launch Center, sending 3 astronauts into the space, including the country's first female astronaut. With that, the country is one step closer to building its own space station. Jie Bai starts us off.
The countdown starts. The spacecraft lifts off, roaring high into the sky. Back at the Aerospace Command and Control Center in Beijing, staff haven't yet relaxed. They are busy tracking the spacecraft, checking everything is working as planned. 3 minutes after takeoff, the escape capsule is detached, thrust separate, first stage engine breaks apart, and main engine powers, lifting the spacecraft deeper into space. And after 20 minutes of tracking,
the Shenzhou 9 spacecraft has entered into orbit. I'm here to announce the success of the launch.
Staff cheer in relief, but more challenges lie ahead. The 3 astronauts on board will be in space 16 days. Their main mission, conducting a manual docking between the spacecraft and orbiting Space Lab module Tiangong-1. They will also work and live in the module. China will launch Shenzhou 10 next year to perform further missions before setting up its first space lab in 2016. Jie Bai, CCTV.
President Hu Jintao has sent congratulations on the successful launch of the Shenzhou 9 spacecraft. He expressed his gratitude to all the personnel participating in the launch. He said the mission is a significant step in China's manned space program, as Shenzhou 9 and the orbiting Space Lab module Tiangong-1 will conduct a manual docking. President Hu encouraged everyone in the program to carefully conduct the mission and to achieve the success of China's first manned docking mission. Wu Wengguo has addressed the departure ceremony of Shenzhou 9 in Jiuquan Satellite Center in northwest China. Wu wished the 3 astronauts success on behalf of the CPC Central Committee, the State Council, the Central Military Committee, and President Hu Jintao. The astronauts also expressed their confidence to complete the task successfully. The Shenzhou 9 took off on schedule at approximately 6:37 p.m. Beijing time. Following the launch, Wu shook hands with many of those working on the launch and offered his congratulations on the groundbreaking event. He encouraged the continued pursuit of success in China's first manned docking mission. China's Shenzhou 9 manned space mission will be a major milestone for the country's aerospace program, with manned docking techniques and life support systems being the main areas tested.
The manned docking process is one of the highlights of Shenzhou 9, which requires higher level of technology and skills. This is the first time China is conducting a manned space docking procedure manually, with astronauts opting the Space Lab module, the Tiangong-1. Shenzhou's automatic docking ability was proven twice during the unmanned Shenzhou 8 mission. The craft's mission this time will be open-ended, and its duration will depend on how systems perform and the crew holds up in space. Apart from docking, the mission could be a serious test of the astronauts' physical potential.
The Shenzhou 9 is expected to stay in space for 15 to 20 days. The long time period is tough for astronauts, especially for those who will be in space for the first time, both physically and mentally.
To prepare for the rigorous task, an astronaut center has established innovative life support systems.
We adopted a training system which has integrated merits from both Chinese traditional medicine and Western medicine to help our astronauts deal with all kinds of harsh conditions in space. The training will also help them to cooperate better between male and female astronauts. We've innovated several equipment pieces to monitor their health data. A panel of experts will also provide help to the astronauts.
The Shenzhou 9 manned space mission will be a groundbreaking accomplishment for the country's space program. China announced a 5-year plan for space exploration, which revealed plans to launch 2 space labs and explore manned moon landing by 2016.
In China, in 1999, the country started its manned space program called Project 921. The project had 3 ambitious phases, including the launching of a manned spacecraft and the establishment of a space station. Our reporter Xia Ruixue reviews the project's development and its achievements some 13 years later.
Yang Liwei became China's first astronaut in 2003, completing the first phase of the Project 921. It was followed in 2008 with China's first spacewalk with the launch of the Shenzhou 7 spacecraft. The continued successes have garnered great attention across the world. The Beijing Aerospace Command and Control Center is where China's first space laboratory, Tiangong-1, was tested last year. The craft, currently in orbit, will soon be home to its first 3 guests, including China's first female astronaut.
There are 3 astronauts for Shenzhou 9 launching. One is the commander, the other will take charge of manual control butt joint, and the female astronaut will be conducting space experiment operation.
A larger and more permanent space station will be the 3rd and last phase of the Project 921, which is scheduled to be completed by 2020. Next will come lunar missions. Chinese scientists started assembling a lunar probe in 2009. The lunar project has also provided great achievements for China's space program. China has also established an advanced tracking and control system, and eventually, China's space ambitions hope to bring its probes and astronauts to Mars and beyond. Exploring the universe is a dream of every human being, and China has made tremendous progress in recent years. With the upcoming launch of the Shenzhou 9 spacecraft, China's dream will definitely come true in the near future. Xia Ruixue, CCTV, Beijing.